party time! Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to Diesel Fuel Network. I'm Gary. Video's probably going to seem like exactly the same as the last two videos, but it's sort of not, I guess. 2 videos ago, I actually did a timed acceleration. Well, I ran the truck to a certain mile an hour, and then I looked at the video and I could see what time I ran, roughly, based on the speedometer, which I don't know if it's truly accurate. However, regardless of the accuracy of the speedometer in that truck, the Ford F8000, which if you're, I guess, you gotta pretend nobody ever sold this before, right? Even though I guess only a few people really did, so kind of is true. So we have a 1985 Ford F8000. You all know that. Some of you don't, some might not because you're here for the first time. 3208 Cat. That's a 10.4 liter V8 diesel. It is turbocharged. They were not all turbocharged. And I guess you would say it's turned up. Now, when I did the acceleration run, I used the speedometer. Probably not accurate. However, I have a baseline to go off of. I did about 14 seconds, 0 to 60, based on the speedometer. Now, I went out and I did another run. You're going to see that in a second. So pretty much regardless of the accuracy of the speedometer, I have 2 back-to-back runs before and after messing with the pump and the throttle linkage, which I had to adjust, which was the biggest thing anyway. 2 back-to-back runs with the same speedometer. So regardless of whether it's actually a real 60 mile an hour pass, I have the control, if you will. I have the same speedometer both times. So I do have a quarter-mile app that I'm going to try, and we're going to see if that's even, see what it does. That's going to be in this video as well. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go out right now and make that happen. It's going to be quick. Try to keep it under 10 minutes because nobody watches past 3 minutes. Let's get this one going. Yeah! Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and throw in the run that I did with the speedometer right here. I actually shaved 2 seconds off the acceleration after the adjustments. Ah, there goes the wheel hop again. I got earlier was pretty much unusable. Maybe I'll throw it in the video. I probably threw it in. I don't know. But we're going to go do it again, get that quarter-mile run. And now I got it on the better phone with the better camera. And I didn't realize there was a camera doing that thing. So here we go. Go down here. Oh, yeah, she burns oil after she's been running down the hill. Clear it out. Ooh, that's nice and black. There goes the oil. Oil out that side, black out this side. How do you like that? Alright, well, I'm going to go down and I think around that. I'm not so sure where I should do this. This is usually where we drag race with the cars. I mean, we're just over the border in Mexico. It's kind of anywhere you want to go, really. Let's, oh, you know what I got to do? Get it into high. Pull out in a second and pop her into high like that. There she is, high. Okay, since I'm not using the video from earlier, I just want to quickly mention I'm using the Track Addict app by HP Tuners. Not sponsored in any way, it just happens to be the best one that I found. Leave it at third. Fingers go forward. Fifth. Oh man, a little bit faster, 3/10 quicker. Yes. All right, man, I couldn't be happier. That time I shaved 3/10 off the last time because I launched it better. I got better shifts. All right, there it is. What I really want you to look at there is the 13.0 in the 8th mile at about 55 miles an hour. I'm pretty happy with that. I thought it was going to be about a 15 in the 8th, and we're at a 13. Also notice it got up to 55 miles an hour in an 8th mile, and it took another 8th mile just to get another 12 miles an hour. No surprise there. It's, it's still slow, but I mean, look at this thing. Look at this truck. It's huge. The tires, you got 40-inch tall. These are 11R22.5 tires. 4 of them it has to spin back here. I don't know if you can see, but those are some massive tires. This thing is not light. I'm telling you, I got to go to the scale and weigh it. It's got to be close to 10,000. I don't know, 20 seconds, 20.3 at 66 miles an hour that time, which you got to look at the other run. I think that was a mile an hour shy of what I did before. But I was able to get out of the hole a little bit better and shift it a little bit quicker. So I gained that 3/10. This thing is like completely stock. All I did was turn a couple screws on the pump. Going back to the RPM, it's hitting 2,800 RPM now. When it was stock, it was only 2,000 RPM. Is this wind killing the video? Yeah. So when this thing was stock, it was only hitting 2,000 RPM. So that's a huge difference. I never tested the acceleration when it was stock. It was a lot slower. I'm telling you, it has to be, if not 5 seconds, closer to 10 seconds faster in a quarter mile than it was stock. Maybe that's kind of being extreme. It's got to be 5 seconds. Let's just call it 5 seconds. It's 5 seconds faster than stock. I don't know if that's true or not. But just from the adjustment I made, turning it up just a little bit more, and more than anything, the adjustment on the throttle linkage, I actually gained 2 seconds right off that. That 2 second gain, 2 second shaved off in my acceleration to whatever speed it was indicated on the speedo, which I now know is about 5 off. It reads 5 high, but either way, I don't know if you could call it a ripper. I don't know if you could call it a muscle truck, but find me another 1980s medium duty Ford that looks like that and has a V8 Caterpillar doing 22nd quarter miles and 13.0 in the 8th. I did a 13.0 in the 8th mile. That's not bad at all. That's only like 3 seconds. What is it, like, I want to say that's like 2 or 3 seconds slower than Uncle Tony's Plan Z Dart Slant 6 that he just did. He went to the track like a week ago or something. Hey, not bad. Imagine seeing this is only 3 seconds behind a, well, I don't know if you call that a muscle car either. That's a Slant 6 Dart, but I'm very happy. Are you surprised? Did you think it was faster? Did you think it was slower? Put it down in the comments. I'm a little bit, well, I'm not disappointed. I guess, I only did one good run. I did another run and I didn't take off good. It was really slow. For just one run, I mean, I could probably break into the 19s if I really wanted, if I try. Do a better launch, quicker shifting. Honestly, the crazy thing is, I counted in one of the videos, the video where the last video I did where I went 2 seconds faster than my previous one. There's like a full 2 seconds just in shifting. So if I had a different transmission, or if, I don't even know. Maybe, what I want to do is I want to change the oil. I want to change the gear oil in that transmission. Maybe that'll make it shift. Maybe it'll shift smoother after that. But I just cannot shift it fast enough. It looks like I'm doing like ultimate granny shifting, not double clutching like you should. But it really just is because you just physically can't get the shifter to go any faster than that. I've gone to fourth and grinded because it just didn't want to go. If you float the gears, or let the RPM float, then it still takes forever because you got to get that right. I just really don't know. I just don't think that it's a Spicer, 5-speed Spicer synchronized transmission, which people sometimes wonder about the use of the clutch in that. Oh, you don't want to use the clutch. You got to double clutch, or you got to float the gears. There's too many. That has a synchronized transmission, so I like to use the clutch. I've always used the clutch. I've come from driving cars. I'm not a truck driver. I can float gears. I'm not good at it, but it just doesn't seem to be necessary. Why do it? I have a clutch. It's synchronized. It's just like a car. It's just like a regular truck. You just drive it like a normal vehicle. But anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent about shifting. Put the Marine 435 horse injectors in it. A bigger turbo, because it's definitely not going to keep up. I mean, I did notice it is smoking a little bit. Again, it's not much smoke. It's a little bit of haze. Well, yeah, haze is the right word. It's not like you can see right through the smoke. Barely see it, actually. But it's if there's more fuel, there's going to be more smoke. The turbo's doing everything it can. So I guess we'll go from here. I do want to intercool it and just see if that honestly, intercooling alone should increase the power. Just a cooler charge. Charge air cooling is a big deal with anything that's turbocharged, whether it's a diesel or a gas engine. And I know this is Diesel Fuel Network, but put down in the comments if you are interested in hearing this thing run. There is, I guess we'll just say, a mystery under there. 76 Camaro, and used to be my father's. Let me know if you want to hear it run. I mean, I already pretty much did the video. The footage is there, so you just gotta edit it and put it out to you guys, the public. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode of Diesel Fuel Network. Stay tuned for the next one. I don't know what we're doing. Let's go. You know the deal. Goodbye. See you next time. And thanks for watching.